On his last appearance in the TCR International Series during the current season, Huff claimed his first pole position at the wheel of his Leopard Racing Volkswagen Golf GTI. His teammate, Jean-Charles Vernay, then provided the icing on the cake by qualifying second, locking out the front row of the grid of race 1 for the team and Volkswagen. The 4 points awarded to the second-best qualifier also meant that Vernay reclaimed the leadership in the championship standings with a 2-point margin ahead of Attila Tassi. Pepe Oriola put in a great effort and managed to qualify third in his Lukoil Craft Bamboo Seat Leon. In an unusual situation, the two fastest drivers in qualifying will not be at the front of the grid. In fact, Alain Menu and Gabriele Tarquini set the fastest laps in Q1 at a pace that nobody was able to match, but they were not admitted to Q2 because their Hyundai i30N cars have been accepted with a temporary homologation form, meaning that they are not eligible to score points. They will start both races from 13th and 14th, and promise to fight for good results. Among those who were disappointed by the qualifying results were Stefano Comini and Mauro Imola. The reigning champion couldn't achieve any better than a 16th position that greatly jeopardized his hopes to win a third consecutive title. As for Imola, he couldn't even try, as an engine failure sidelined him in both practice 2 and qualifying. Frederic Vervish qualified 10th and so won pole position on the reversed grid for race 2 alongside David Kajaya. The first race will start tomorrow at 14:30 local time. Qualifying 1, Menu and Tarquini are fastest. The pairing of Hyundai i30N cars of Menu and Tarquini set the fastest laps in the first part of the season, the only ones to go under the 133 mark. After posting a provisional fastest lap of 133.392, Menu improved to 132.811 that nobody was able to beat. Tarquini tried twice and was clocked at 132.984 and then 132.935 to settle for second position. With the Hyundai cars not eligible to qualify for Q2, the Volkswagen drivers were fighting to be the fastest of the rest of the field. Eventually it was Gianni Morbidelli who set the third-best lap, 133.279 ahead of Vernay 133.476 and Huff 133.503. After struggling in practice, Tassi was able to complete his last lap in 133.786. That placed him 6th overall, but 4th among those admitted to Q2. The following drivers went through to Q2: Morbidelli, Vernay, Huff, Tassi, Colchiago, Lloyd, Nash, Oriola, Kajaya, DuPont, Panis, Vervish. Among those who failed to make the cut were Borkovic and Comini. Qualifying 2, Huff and Vernay secure the front row. Leopard Racing's Huff and Vernay had a thrilling fight to secure pole position. The Frenchman topped the timesheet with a provisional fastest lap of 133.341 but was pipped by his English teammate who improved to 133.173 under the checkered flag. Also on his last lap, Oriola was able to climb to third with a lap of 133.486, demoting Morbidelli to fourth 133.804. Daniel Lloyd claimed the last qualifying point by posting the fifth fastest lap, 133.817. Quotes after the qualifying session: Huff pole position. It's the first pole position of the year for the team and myself, so we are very pleased, of course, to take the front row with our 2 cars. It wouldn't be so if the Hyundai cars would have been allowed into Q2, and I congratulate them for the impressive show on their debut. The car worked perfectly throughout the sessions and on a track that is tremendously demanding and slippery. It's almost impossible to avoid any mistake. For tomorrow, we'll see what strategy we need to apply. Clearly the main objective is to have Jean-Charles and Leopard Racing Team WRT securing the title. For me, it is just a pity that this will be my last TCR event this year. Jean-Charles Vernay, the front row is a terrific result. I did a couple of very fast laps but eventually got beaten by Rob, which at least proved there are no team orders. I now have a 2-point advantage over Attila Tassi and we'll see what will happen tomorrow, but I stress we are very competitive and I am very happy. Pepe Oriola: we struggled during all the sessions with the setup, as the track is very slippery, and we made a lot of setup changes which are starting to pay off. Tomorrow, I'll definitely go for a win as I have nothing to lose. Alain Menu: it's a shame we couldn't participate in Q2, but those are the rules, and it's great to be back racing at this level in touring cars. I am still learning the car, as I am a late addition to the project, and frankly, all the credit for the development and testing should be for Hyundai, the team and Gabriele, who have done a terrific job. TCR International.